Hey everyone, how you doing? If you are new here, I'm Nicol Concilio and welcome to the video. So since you guys liked my videos so much testing out low-rated Ulta products, low-rated Sephora products, I figured today let's test out some of the top-rated Sephora products. I got my little box of goodies. $500 later, my god. And I used my 20% off VIB Rouge for this, so it better be good, or I'm gonna be pissed. So again, this is inspired by Rach Loves. She started this whole trend and a bunch of YouTubers have recreated their own versions for it. It's really cool because I would say almost every day, every week, there's new products coming out, there's new reviews coming out. So you really can actually do this, I would say almost maybe every 2 months and you would get new products. My skin is finally back to normal, guys. I'm so excited. No more allergies going on. Thank you guys for giving me a little bit of a break here from doing my makeup. I really just wanted to make sure my skin was okay, and if you do have allergies like this, the best thing to do is just let your skin breathe. So without any further ado, I'm gonna just jump right into this video. Hopefully this video will be much more of a positive video than my last couple low-rated ones. So first up for primer, I have my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. You guys know I'm such a huge fan of this. I cannot say enough good things. So needless to say, I was really excited when I saw this on the top rated because it's a product that I use and love already. But I'll still read you the reviews. Oh, and my brows are already done. I hope that's okay, guys. My Benefit, precisely my brow, was on the top rated as well, and I was like, oh, they know how I do my brows. I don't need to do it. Let's save some time in this video. Top rated. Y'all already know I love this. I don't really use any other brow products, so yeah. Okay, so this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer has 4.5 stars and 12,000 reviews. This is the best product I've ever used. Immediately removes the shininess off my face, fills in my pores. It doubled as a moisturizer. Love the texture and how it brightens my skin. So yes, I have to agree with all of this. I actually feel like it's perfect for both dry and oily skin. I've used this a bunch on my skin, and you guys know I'm very dry. I like the way it smooths out my face. It kind of like blurs everything, so I like that. So let's move on to the next. So I'm thinking I want to do my eyes first, if that's cool with y'all. So I'm going to go in with the Lancome Mackie. Oh my god, this is gonna be... It's this, guys. It's whatever this guy is. M-A-Q-U-I Complete. Mackie Complete? I don't know. I'm so bad at accents and pronouncing things. So I'm not gonna really give this a review just yet because this is a concealer and I'm just using it to prime my eyes. Ooh, this is light. I might have gotten the wrong color. So I'm just going to apply this to my eyes as a primer, and I'm not really gonna do too much. I'm not gonna give a review of it just yet or look at the reviews because I feel like I'm using it in such a small area of my face and it wouldn't be an accurate review. So for eyeshadow, what is the name of this palette? Saint and Sinner eyeshadow palette from Kat Von D. This was on the top rated, and I was actually very shocked to see this on the top rated because this is a very, very new product. So whatever, let's just try it out. This is what the inside looks like. It's definitely very big and kind of clunky, I would say. You guys know I got kicked off Kat Von D's PR list for reviewing a product that I didn't like, that I bought, which is fine. I will still give this a very, very unbiased review. No salty feelings there. So let's look at this palette. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go in with this color right here. I have it up against my face so that it fits in the screen. This is called Martyr. And I'm just taking my Morphe M576 and I'm just going to apply this in the crease as a nice transition shade, y'all. Okay, that's blending out pretty nicely so far. This is the lightest shade in the whole palette that can be used as a transition shade, so keep that in mind. If you are more of the fair skin tone, this could be very dark for you to use as a transition. It's like okay. I do feel like I am getting a little bit of patchiness, but we'll see as it goes on. You know what? Let me zoom you guys on in so you can get a better view of what I'm doing over here. Okay, so I'm just gonna continue to blend this out, make sure it's like very seamless. I'm gonna switch to a different brush. So this brush doesn't have any product on it, so I'm just gonna use this to kind of feather out the edges. I feel like if you don't get down a good transition shade, your whole eye just kind of messes up. That's why I'm taking my time on this. The hell was that? Okay, guys, I think I got this blended out pretty good. I'll come back and do some more later on. Next, I'm gonna go in with the shade right here, Devil. It's more of a orange matte shade. I'm gonna switch brushes. I'm going in with my Morphe M433. This is like a really good brush to work in the crease. And I'm just going to start in the center of the eye and kind of work outwards with this. This orange shade really looks beautiful in the palette, so I'm hoping that it translates the same on the eye. And then you can also have your brush ready to kind of soften up the edges. This has no additional product on it. I'm just using it to soften. Your girl's being a perfectionist today. And then doing the same thing to the other eye. I find this color was a lot easier to work with right off the bat than the first one we used, which I believe was Martyr. That is definitely something to keep in mind. It's so early in the morning, guys. I never film this early. It's literally 7 a.m. I'm like, hello. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, I like this so far. I'm happy. This makes me feel a little bit better. I was getting a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with this brown shade right here, Crucifix, and let's see how that works. I'm using my Morphe M514. I love this brush a lot, and I'm just going to work it in the crease. I'm gonna focus it a little bit more on the outer part of the eye. I do feel like that is a little patchy. So once you layer it on a bit, I guess it gets a little bit better. And again, just going in with my trusty brush, feather out the edges. I do feel like it could look a little bit better, in my opinion. When I blend it out with the brush right here that doesn't have any product on it, I feel like it gets better, but you can still see like a little bit of the patchiness up in there, so that's really not cute. Okay guys, so once you kind of play around with it and layer it on, it's not that bad. I did definitely have to work with it a little bit more than I normally would have to with other shadows, but it doesn't really bother me that much. I'm not really in a rush. If you are going to be in a rush and need to do your makeup fast, I don't know if I would reach for this one just yet. So for the actual lid, I'm gonna take the shade right here, Chalice. On camera, it looks kind of silvery, but it's actually more like gold. I am going to be wetting my brush a little bit because I always use shimmer shadows with a little bit of water. This is the Smashbox Primer Water. I love this. Ooh, that's very pretty. There is some fallout, like I felt a bunch just fall out on my face, so definitely keep that in mind. And then you can go in and like kind of blend the two together so that there's not really any harsh lines. Okay guys, so I think that's looking pretty good. So let's move on to some liner, and I'll finish out the lower lash line a little bit later. But before I go on to the liner, let's read the reviews. So this has pretty much 5 stars. It's like 4.9 stars and 397 reviews. People are saying that they love the shadows, they like the packaging, the palette's unbelievable, the glitter and gold shades are amazing. People are saying they used it on their cheekbones as highlighter as well. People are also saying that some of the shades didn't live up to their expectations. I would have to agree with that because I did feel like this darker brown shade I had to layer on a lot, so that was kind of annoying. But for the most part, I do think that this palette is nice. I do think that this could be the best palette that Kat Von D has ever put out, so that is definitely a good sign. Some people are saying that some of the shimmer shades had a lot of fallout, which I did feel like that with this shimmer shade specifically. I did feel like there was some fallout, which is fine, whatever. So yeah, for the most part, it is pretty positive. I do have to agree that some of the shades may not live up to expectations, but let's move on to liner now. I have the Clinique Pretty Easy Liquid Eyelining Pen. Oof, that is a mouthful. So this is like a little brush, I would say. It's not a felt tip, it's more of a brush. This is a little swatch on the back of my hand. So let's go with our wing liner here, shall we? Okay, so I have that first initial line. Let's create the wing. I would say that this is pretty pigmented. It's pretty easy to use. I haven't used very many Clinique products, so this is a good little test for me to get out of my shell here. It's not bleeding or anything, and it's not like cracking so far, which is really nice. It's going over the shadow very nicely. The brush is actually really easy to use on this. Guys, I really, really like this liner. Okay, let's read the reviews. So this has 4.5 stars and 378 reviews. People are saying it's their all-time fave, was really great and easy, best liquid liner they've ever found. There are 2 reviews that are saying that the brush tip does fray. So I guess maybe as use goes, this could be a little bit of an issue, but so far I really did like it. It was very easy to use in my opinion. People are saying that it changed their eyeliner game. Someone said it leaves dark rings under their eyes. You're not supposed to use liquid liner under your eyes, so that could be the problem. Yeah, so far everybody's really, really liking it. I have to agree. This could be my new favorite liner. Like, it was so easy to use. I can't get over that. So we'll have to see throughout time how this performs, but I really did like it. For mascara, I have the Benefit Jeffree Star Desert Island Pick Roller Lash Curling and Lifting Mascara. This has 5.5 stars and 82 reviews. So let's test this out. I have used Roller Lash Mascara, but it's been a while since I've used it. Oh, so you get a full size. I didn't even know that. That's really cute. So let's apply some Roller Lash. I kind of curl my lashes with it, like I flick my wrist a little bit. Yeah, I mean, this mascara is really good. I feel like this is definitely Benefit's best mascara. I really like the way it separates my lashes. And I think it's cool Benefit did like a little collab with the influencers on it. Yeah, guys, this mascara is pretty awesome. So let's read the reviews. I mean, it is kind of hard to see because I am wearing liner, so you can't really see my lashes that much, but like maybe if I look up, you can see them. So like I said, it has 82 reviews and 5 stars. People are saying it's their favorite mascara. It's not clumpy, really easy to use for the bottom lashes. I love this mascara. It's my favorite mascara ever. I definitely have to agree with it. It's a very good mascara. Is it my favorite? Not necessarily, but it is very, very good. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom you guys on out and let's do some more of the face. Okay. For foundation, I have the Dior Nude Skin Glowing Makeup with SPF 15. I got the shade 31, so hopefully this is the right match. If not, forgive me, for I have sinned. So let's pump this on the back of my hand. Let's start with 3 dots first. I don't know like how full coverage this is. I don't know really anything about this foundation. So I'm just gonna put some dots on and blend it out and hope for the best. Oh yeah, this is a pretty good match. I usually like to make my face a little bit more tan, so I guess I'll be slightly paler today. So I don't know if I would say that this is full coverage. It does blend out amazing. I feel like it does have a little bit of a scent, which is like fine, I guess. This is actually very, very pretty. I'm very happy with the way that it's looking so far. I've never used this foundation. I actually haven't used Dior foundations in a minute because I thought I might have been allergic to something, but it turns out I wasn't. So I'm excited to pick this back up and be playing around with it. I love the way it blends. Oh my God. It's like butter. I wonder if there's a slight oxidation going on here because I feel like when I put it down, maybe it does oxidize a little bit, which I don't mind. I always feel like my cheeks need a little bit more coverage, so I'm gonna do that. Otherwise, I really like this. Let's read the reviews and look at the star ratings. This has 1,000 reviews and 4.5 stars. People are saying that it's a great foundation. It's beautiful, long wearing, and natural. I would definitely have to agree. It's light to medium coverage. Would definitely have to agree to that too because I did layer on some more in certain areas, which isn't a problem for me. I just love the way it's feeling on my skin too. It's super lightweight. The only con people are saying is that they need more colors. I would have to agree with that. Even when I went in Sephora and bought this, I was like, ooh, I hope hope that this is a good one for me. People are saying it gave them glowing skin. It was a life changer. I don't know if this is life changing because I've only had it on for 15 minutes, but I do really like the way that it's feeling so far. I am very picky with my foundations. You guys know I really only tend to use stick foundations, but I do love the way that this is sitting and looking so far. Okay, so let's go back to our concealer. For concealer here, we have the Lancome Complete. Oh, Jesus. I know I'm gonna have the grammar / spelling / pronouncing police in the comments, so I'm sorry. This concealer, I'm just gonna do a little. This is very light. This is very light. I'm not gonna do very much. Hopefully that blends out nicely. I'm gonna get the sides of my nose. So I don't know how this concealer works, so I'm actually gonna blend it out right now. Okay, that blends. It feels super creamy. So let's do the other eye. I haven't used very many Lancome products at all either. Videos like this are pretty awesome because it gets me to go out of my shell and kind of experiment with different products, which I like. If you are ever trying out a new concealer, I recommend to do what I'm doing. Kind of put it down and then apply, because you never know how quickly something dries down. Love the way that looks. Okay, I don't want to get too highlighted here. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the forehead and down the center of the nose. Blend out our Cupid's bow, our chins, and our foreheads. I don't really highlight my forehead too much because I feel like it's whatever, but you can go a little bit more if you want. There's no right or wrong. I'm gonna leave this here because I need the centerpiece for my contour. So before we do that, let's read some of the reviews on this Lancome concealer. My thoughts before reading the reviews: it's very creamy, blends out very nice. I can't really say whether or not it creases, if it sits well under powder. I haven't used it yet for that long. So let's just read some of the initial reviews. So this has 4.5 stars and almost 500 reviews. People are saying it's a great concealer. It's very creamy. I have to agree with that. It has a silky formula. It doesn't crease. It doesn't cake. People are saying the only thing is they don't like the packaging. I mean, this is fine. It's just like whatever. It's a concealer. I don't really care about that. It got rid of under eye darkness. It's their holy grail. Moisturizes under the eyes. No creasing. Great coverage. So yeah, I mean, so far I do agree with that. I do think I got a color that is a little bit light, so I might go back and get another one. But I do like the way that this is looking so far. So let's move on to cream contour. I have the new Kat Von D Shade and Light Cream Contour palette. I'm very excited to try this out. I do like the Shade and Light palette, so it's cool to try out this contour one. I'm actually going to use this brush from Tweezerman. It's for contouring. So let's go in. I'm going to go in with the lighter shade right here since I have a lighter foundation on today. This is Chestnut. So let's go in. Ooh, it's creamy. Contour me out. I usually like to add a couple of lines here. Let's get the sides of my nose as well. And I'm going to get the forehead. Perfect! All right, guys, so let's blend this out. I'm using my damp beauty blender, and let's see how this works. Not too bad, guys. I do like the way it's blending. It's taking me a second here, but it's okay. I don't mind. So let's get our nose while we're here. I kind of drag my beauty blender a little bit when it comes to blending out my contour on my forehead, just because I find it blends a little bit easier. I do feel like this cheek got a little streaky, which is kind of weird to me. Let me see something here. I wonder if I just kind of go in and blend it a little bit more or add a little bit more. You never know with cream contour, y'all. Sometimes it's all about the brush you're using too. Could be a lot of things. All right, let's go ahead and read these reviews. So this has almost 5 stars and about 50 reviews. People are saying they really love the color range. It's creamy formula, not oily, lasts all day. You can build and blend with ease. People are saying they love it, the best there is. So far, so good. Okay, I mean, I would have to agree. You definitely can build it up. I like the way it blended out on this cheek a little bit better than this one. I do feel like there's a little something going on there, but I will try to fix that best as I can with some powder. Sometimes that could just be my skin. Like my skin could just be the issue. You never know. I wonder if I add a drop of Concealer. Yeah, that kind of helps it a little bit. To set everything, I got the Mercier translucent powder. You guys know this is an OG fave of mine. The only negative I have to say about it is that it does have talc, but a lot of powders do nowadays. So let's get this crack-a-lackin'. This will actually be good to see how the concealer works and sits under a product that I already know is really good. So let's blend out any creasing that may have formed, and let's go in. And then I also like to take the product and drag it down the sides of my mouth right here, my smile lines, and also get some on my cheeks. Let's do the other side as well. I do have to say this concealer barely even creased from me just like not even setting it. It feels very, very nice. Get our smile lines. I'm just gonna let that sit for a little minute here. So I'm taking a fluffy Morphe E3 brush and I'm just going to wipe this away. Kind of wipe it all over my face. Any like excess powder, I kind of just tend to blend it in. That feels very, very nice. You guys know, I mean, Mercier is so good. I'll read you the reviews and stuff just to keep with the theme, but you guys know every beauty guru uses this. It's amazing. Okay, this has 5,000 reviews and almost 5 stars. So you guys know this is bomb. I really feel like I don't even really need to go over this. People are saying it's their hands down best loose setting powder they've ever used. They said, Laura Mercier, where is my wig? The best powder I've ever used. Awesome powder. A true cult favorite. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so let's move on to some powder contour, shall we? So for contour slash bronzer, I have the Nars Bronzer here. This is in the shade Laguna. Nars has some really bomb powders for sure. So let's go in and do a little bit of contouring. This is my Morphe G40 brush, and I'm just going to contour out the cheeks. Very, very, very easy to work with. And I'm using a very light hand here. I do have a dry patch over here, so I want to be careful. So let's contour my nose. Shit, I feel like I like everything. This is so annoying. I know you guys love when I shit on products. I should have gotten a better bronzer, I feel like, because, I mean, I like the way that it looks, but I feel like it's not as warm as I'd like it. I got my MAC Give Me Sun. This obviously isn't a Sephora product, but I think I'm gonna just go in and add a little bit of bronzer in over here to warm it up a little bit. Yeah, that's way better, way better. I have a warm undertone, so I feel like I always really need a little bit of warm to my face, otherwise I look gray, and I don't want that. Okay, so let's read some of the reviews for this Laguna bronzer slash contour. I'm just so hungry. Okay, so this has 3,000 reviews and 5 stars, almost 5 stars. So people are saying they really like it because it's buildable. I definitely agree with that. The only issue I had personally was that I just should have picked a more of a warm tone color. So this is my error, but otherwise I really did like this bronzer. People are saying it's a natural warmth and glow to the skin. They fell in love with it, easy to blend out, awesome bronzer. So yeah, I definitely would agree. The only thing is like I just kind of messed up with the color. So that's all. Okay, so let's move on to highlighter. For highlighter here, I have the Sugar Glow Kit from Anastasia. I'm really excited about this. I haven't tried it yet. I've seen it all over Instagram and stuff like that. This is what it looks This is what it looks like inside. So we have 4 shades here. Iridescent. Ooh, I like the butterscotch one. That one's like beautiful. Okay, let's go in with some butterscotch. Butterscotch. Let's go in with my fan brush, and again, I'm using the shade Butterscotch here. Oh, yes, bitch. That is so pretty. That is very, very blinding. I love it. Oh my God. This glow is everything. This might be the best Anastasia kit I've used. I like. Get the tip of my nose. All right, let's read the reviews. My review so far is I really like it. I've only used one color, but the formula is so pretty, and Anastasia usually kills it with the glow kits. So this has 135 reviews and actually has 5 stars. So that's awesome. People are saying it's chocolate girl friendly. I love that. It definitely is. You definitely can use this on a lot of different skin tones. It's smooth and buttery, amazing texture, beautiful glow, universal beauty, and people are saying they love that it's duochrome. It has beautiful 4 pans. Yeah, I totally agree. I really like this. I definitely want to play around with some more of the colors, but that butterscotch is like life, okay? I really love the way that that looks. Let's go in for the lower lash line really quick. I saw a green shade in here that I wanted to use. It's called Immaculate right here. So I'm just gonna put that on the lower lash line. It does fall out a little bit, so beware of that. But I do like that little green accent. It's kind of pretty. Okay, guys, so let's add some blush. This is Nars Orgasm Blush. I haven't used the original Orgasm. I've used Super Orgasm. Just very subtle, you know? Kind of has like a little rose gold to it. I like that. Nars really does a good job with their powders, that's for sure. Like their bronzers, their blushes. So let's look at the reviews. This has almost 5 stars. I would say it's like 4.9 stars and 16,000 reviews. So people are saying it's a great blush, very easy to blend out, love the rose gold, very pigmented, blends easy, lasts all day. I definitely would say it's very pigmented and easy to blend out, that is for sure. Some people are saying that they don't like the glitter in it. I don't mind. I love glitter, so whatever. People are also saying that it's very underrated. I completely agree because I feel like I don't see a lot of beauty gurus talking about NARS blushes, or if you do, please correct me if I'm wrong. So let's move on to lips, and then I think we're done with this look. So for lipstick, I have the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick. So let's apply this puppy. This liquid lipstick is so pigmented and like so easy to work with. It'll literally last all day. Guys, I love this lipstick. All right, let's look at the reviews here. So this has 4.5 stars and 1,600 reviews. So people are saying good color. They love the range, lasts all day. People are saying best liquid lipstick formula. I would say it's definitely up there as one of the best sold in Sephora, hands down. I do really love this liquid lipstick. Again, matte liquid lipsticks are meant to dry down. They can be very drying, so keep that in mind when buying a matte liquid lipstick product, but I do really like the way that this looks, and I would say this is a very thin formula, so it doesn't feel super thick on your lips. Okay guys, so let's give the final thoughts to all of this. I really like it. I like the way that this turned out. I really love everything. I think the only product that I was kind of like iffy on that I'll definitely have to try out more is the Kat Von D Sinner and Saint, but I do like what I was able to create with it. I think it was very pretty. I just think it's very clunky, and there's a lot of like shades in here. It's kind of like all over the place when you look at it like palette, color, and scheme wise. But yeah, I mean, I really love everything. I wish I could shit on some more products for you guys, maybe for Ulta. Leave me a comment down below if you guys want to see top rated Ulta products, or if there's like any other video ideas you have in mind. I really do love the way that this came out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification below. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!